I if you do, I don't mind. I love you. You know, love you very much.
Love you too.
Ah, good evening, anyone and whoever watches. Uh, um, my lovely wife gave me this shirt for for Valentine's Day once, wasn't it? Yeah, 10 years ago, something, 12 years, 15 years ago, something like that. Oh shit, you okay? What happened? What the hell happened? Oh, the bag fell down and scared the cat. Are you okay? Are you, no? Uh-oh. Do you need help? Okay. Did he scratch you? Did he scratch you? Ouch. Need a need a medic? need need a medic or something? Paper towel? Wipe the blood off? Sorry about that. Um, something happened and the cat flipped out. Anyway, you okay? Okay. Um, as I was saying, my wife gave me this shirt years ago for Valentine's Day, and it made me think of a story when I was 17 years old and living in O'Hare, Illinois, at the Tokyo Motel where I worked at. And there's the motel that's next door that has a bar downstairs. And wrestlers, like WWF wrestlers, would frequent this bar, right? And they would frequent this bar. Now, I was too young to drink, but I got away with it because, I worked next door and I knew the people. But anyway, I went in having a beer and I sat down at the bar talking to this guy, and he said there was this little dude sitting at the bar one time, and I guess he says it was Ric Flair, and a bunch of them were there, bunch of wrestlers were there, like I don't know who, probably like just whoever was there in Chicago at the time, because they stayed at this motel when they came to Chicago as a group because they got a rate. And he said Ric Flair came up to the bar to get a beer or something, and something ensued between him and this little guy. The little guy got up and punched him, and they started a brawl. Well, anyway, later on, I found out that shit like that is part of the reason why because I said, do they ever show up here anymore? And he said, no, they don't, because there was always some kind of trouble when they were here. But that's a story. I was like 17 years old, and that's 37 years ago. Since I'm 54 now, I'll be 55 next month. But that was a story, and this shirt always makes me think about that. But that was the story. How true it is, I don't know. I wasn't there, but this guy told me about it, and he says he was there. But whatever. But back to what I was here for. The reason why I bring that up is because when you are being gang stalked, they use the remote neural monitoring to bring back things that happened to you in your life, like when you were a kid, and all this stuff. Anything they can think they can use to demean you, defraud you, shame you, frame you, blame you, name you, whatever they feel like they can use to exploit you personally. As a general rule, they try to, brand you the monster, no matter what the case. As a rule, in the gang stalking program, from my experience. Yesterday when I was on, I was feeling kind of sick. I had a bad stomach issue, but I'm not feeling bad today. And I just, I felt like coming on and talking a little bit. And then that story came up because I went to go put this shirt on, and the gang stalkers were saying, "Oh, don't you dare wear that shirt. We're gonna use that against you." I'm like, "Oh, great! I'm definitely gonna wear the shirt, and I'm gonna definitely tell this story because fuck them. That's why." But anyway, I think that since talking about gang stalking and being a target, you cannot ever give in to them. Give in to them. Don't give in to their demands. Don't consent to any of their bull crap. Don't buy into this. Oh, this is God speaking to you, or this we're aliens, or we're the FBI, or Men in Black, MI6, whatever. Whoever they say they are, and they're not. They're bullshitting you. They're not your family. They're not your friends. Not your, the general program is for them to find what you believe in, what you love, what you care about, what you believe, what you feel. They're going to use that to exploit and harm you. Like if you're devoutly religious, they're going to use that. If you're not, they're going to use that. If you're gay, they're going to use that. If you're not, they're going to use that. They're going to say you are. If you are gay, they're going to say you're not. Everything they do is like, you remember the Seinfeld episode where George was doing the opposite. Everything that he thought of, he'd do the opposite. Everything that he thought to do, he'd do the opposite, and he was always getting everything because he was doing the opposite. Think of your assailants, the gang stalkers, as George from Seinfeld doing the opposite. If it's true, they're going to say it's not. If it's not true, they're going to say it is. For just to be contrary and to pervert anything, like they do with me. They say, "Oh, all your artwork, it's copied from someone else." That's bullshit. All my music is copied. Yeah, well, copied by them. All my artwork is copied by them. All my ideas are copied and stolen by them. So yeah, you switch it. If you turn it opposite, they're saying I'm doing it to them, but they're doing it to me or you as the target. That's part of it. So that's just one of their general tactics in the overall scheme. Excuse me, sorry, of being targeted. I'm gonna have some Twizzlers. Twizzlers. Kind of like I was saying the other night with candy corns. Either you love them or you hate them. I love Twizzlers. I love candy corns. Um, no, I've been hearing a lot about how, that being targeted is all about being a chosen one by God or being the star seed or because you're a whistleblower, because you're an activist, because you're creative, because you said the wrong thing to somebody. Maybe all of those, or maybe none. But the one thing that is absolutely certain to me personally is the whole goal is to profit from your suffering. How they make you suffer has to do with you personally. How they can exploit you, affect you some kind of way. How they can make you feel some kind of way, get you emotional. What gets you fired up? Should I say fired up, pissed off, whatever, or that you're passionate about. Anything they can use to cause an emotional response. Albeit whether an outright lie or a truth, or a little bit in between. There's no middle ground. They don't have a standard. They don't have a line they will not cross. Um, now, like I said last night, I changed the calibration on my microphone because it was reading as it was set up as a headset, which I hadn't changed for a long time. I went back and I looked at that video. And yes, at a few very definite times during the video, this microphone picked up the V2K in the background. Generally, when I said something that I am perfectly aware that strikes a nerve with the gang stalkers, got under their skin a little bit, and they got loud again for just a few seconds. Because, like I said, for the last week or two, they've modulated the volume down of the V2K because of this. Because I caught them with this live in person in front of you with this. Broadcasting the V2K and projecting it into my home. But like I said, I went back and I listened to last night's video right after I recorded it or had the live. And there are 3 or 4 definite times where their voice is very clear, quite much clearer than it is on here, without any static and any interference. The volume is low. I had to turn the volume on my computer completely up, but you could hear it. And you could discern exactly what they're saying, like somebody whispering in your ear. So I have affirmed that this microphone is capable of picking it up. Albeit in a different manner. Now, should they be, perpetrating all the harassment and the threats and whatever in an obnoxious, loud fashion like they do sometimes, I'm absolutely certain it would pick it up. And unfortunately, they are too now. But that's fine. I can enjoy a respite not hearing them bitching at me right now, which is nice for me. Since it is a 24/7, 365 thing for at least 3 years now. So I could actually just, leave my 24/7 with the microphone going, but I'm not going to do that. But the reality persists is that for all you other targets, it's not a voice in your head. It's not a mental disorder. It's not a defunct or a malfunction with you. It's a malfunction with people using technology to harm you. So there's a little solace for you in knowing that. I hope that helps. To know that, even though there's the troll perp gang stalker community that will come into your channel or wherever you're at and saying you're schizophrenic, paranoid, or crazy, regardless of their antagonistic behavior, you know of the difference. And you can do just like I have. I've said before, get you a tablet, this cheap RCA Endeavor 10. Keep plugging for RCA, yay RCA. And record the shit out of them as much as you can. Because they're telling themselves because they don't think anyone else can hear them. They give themselves away. They confess. They confess to everything. They've confessed everything to me. I've recorded a lot of it. So be happy to know you're not crazy. About all I can say with that. if you would like me to play another recording with the new microphone settings, I'm interested to play one myself to see just how much more clarity can be gleaned from it. So I think I will play one. Since I'm not really having a crowd of people in here tonight listening to what I have to say, but that's not why I'm doing this. In general, the main reason I started it in the first place was for documentation for myself, for such like a deposition or a testimony. But as time went on, people subscribed to my channel, even on, I'm surprised. But anyway, for posterity and for documentation and to declare relevance using my wonderful RCA and everything tablet. I am just going to pick one at random, probably a short one. Let's just do a short one. You're not done yet? We're here. Go ahead. Speak louder than asshole. Make it look like I fucking did something, which I fucking did. Oh, I wasn't you then. Not fucking true, asshole. Yeah, keep up with your lie bullshit about me, motherfucker. Go ahead. Keep talking. Wow, I was pretty angry. Poor shit. I don't really care to listen to that one. It doesn't really have anything on it. Let's try this one. That last one was pretty much, it had a lot of ambient noise going, like car noise, probably because both the windows were open. This one's better. What, the floor is moving around. That's just 22 minutes and 44 seconds of it so far. Recorded in a room just like this. Now, how does that work? How does that work? I mean, I know you hear all that shit. I know you do. I pause for a minute. Yeah, I'm not sure on the date that this was recorded, but it was recorded in a setting just like this, where no fan, no television, no other devices making any kind of audible sound. Maybe during the recording of it, I moved around and was picking up a can or lighting a cigarette, or you heard my dog scratching fleas, whatever, itching. You heard me cough sometimes, but just like right now, as I said, I changed the microphone settings and boosted the microphone to its limit. Like I've said before, they're still doing the V2K chatter right now, but they've modulated it down to where I actually have to try and listen to hear anything that they're saying. It's not like normal when for the last 3 years they've been, the word I use, obnoxious with it, just blatantly so, just like you couldn't ignore it if you wanted to. But the thinking is that since they have came in here to the chat and voiced their opinions about telling me to stop talking about gang stalking and remove my videos and whatnot, or they're gonna kill me and all that good stuff. They understand now that I am fully capable of recording them and presenting it to you. That it isn't just a voice in your head. None of you targets is that shit a voice in your head. It's this crap. continuously. Saying how they hate you, how they're going to kill you, how you're a horrible person, blah, 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 saying your name, making up stupid crap about you, presenting this on whatever stream they're presenting it on to whatever fools they have watching it. So, yeah. I'm going to mess with you right now. I'm going to think about spring, summer, winter, or fall. Nothing really gets to me at all, right? And you're going to hear that on here. Watch. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? This is a recording. This is a recording from months ago with their V2K broadcast. I'm going to read what I typed over here, okay? And you're going to hear it through this. Now, I just read what that said. I just decided to play a recording or two of the V2K I have recorded from them with the new microphone settings, the hope that it will produce better clarity. So, you want to see it again? I just proved remote neural monitoring to you right there. However the technology works. This is a recording of the broadcast from months ago. I just read what I just typed not a few minutes ago. And you heard it through this. I just read it in my head. I didn't say a word, but you heard it come out of this. No, I'm not a mentalist. I'm not a magician. I'm not psychic. None of that shit. But you can replay that over and over until until you're sure for yourself. So this is a recording. Oops. And you know, well, I don't know what just happened there. I do not know what just happened here, so I'm going to end the stream. Something just happened. No, I'm not actually seeing the picture anymore and what's going on here. So anyway, I, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I laid my tablet down on on the the laptop, and I guess I hit a key or something, and it messed everything up. But like I've been saying, this is a recording I did months ago of them projecting V2K in here. I just read to you without saying a word what I typed over here, and it came out in sound on this tablet. You can replay it. I mean, if you feel need to replay it over and over a couple times, you can do that, or I can do it again because I'm perfectly certain that it's going to happen again because that's how the remote neural monitoring and V2K works. I don't pretend to know what program it is, what application, what technology it is, but I know how it works and I know what it's doing. And I know they're using it. Like I said, this is a recording. This is a recording I'm just playing for you that I recorded months ago of their V2K broadcast. So here again, I'll do it again. My mouth won't move. I won't be uttering a word, but you'll hear that shit. I just read those three little paragraphs to myself and heard it coming out of here, out of a recording on a tablet that isn't connected to the internet. This tablet is never connected to the internet, ever. This is, like I said, it's a few months old recording. I think 4 months. One of the earlier ones I did. So I'm just gonna stop there because that's some bizarre shit. That's some bizarre shit that they can do with this technology. This is an ordinary RCA Endeavor 10 tablet with nothing, and with just the pre-installed apps that come with it. That is a pre-installed sound recorder that I use to record them talking shit on V2K several months ago of their broadcast in a quiet room like this. I just presented you neuromonitoring right here. I was reading to myself, and it came out in sound on this tablet that isn't connected to the internet through a recording that I recorded months ago. So, where does that leave us? Not science fiction. You just saw it. Not magic. I'm not a fucking magician. I'm not a psychic. I'm not a mentalist. I'm not performing any trickery. But some weird shit happens. I'm live. This is real time live. This isn't recorded. This this isn't manipulated. This isn't faked. It isn't pre-broadcast. Any of that shit. This is happening right now, right here, right in front of you. So you be the judge. I don't really think that I can present any better revelations than that. Right? Just right here. I mean, other videos I've said here, I recorded them right in front of you. recorded them broadcasting V2K at me right in front of you. I hit the record button and then I played it back right in front of you in a quiet room, just like this. No other devices operating. My wife's looking at her tablet. It's not got any volume. She's playing a video game. I don't know how better to prove this shit's real. If you want proof that this shit's real, I just gave it to you. I just proved it. You you can research neuromonitoring. You can research remote neuromonitoring in V2K and see the technical jargon for yourself and the aspects that the patents for this technology present, what it can do. And this shit right here is part of it. They can manipulate. They can manipulate people. They can cause people to say things and do things they don't remember. They connect to the human brain. So whatever the human brain can perceive, they can achieve. They can make you feel sick. They can make you feel horny. They can make you feel sad, mad, blue, happy, crazy, angry, whatever. They're connected to your nervous system with a computer to brain interface. This shit's real. Sorry. I'm not going to argue with anybody. This shit's real. It's period. Don't try and argue with me because it's real. Fucking happening right here, right now. Not just to me, to hundreds of other sad, poor souls right now being tortured with this shit. And what's even worse is you call them crazy. No wonder they feel fucking crazy because no one will listen. I mean, I understand why you don't want to listen because fucking science is like fucking crazy Twilight Zone bizarre Outer Limits episode. But it's not science fiction. So I can only say that it's not up to me. It's not up to you. It's up to the politicians, the governors, the FBI, CIA, NSA, whoever invented this shit to get a handle on it because it's in the hands of criminals. And just ignoring it and shaming the people that are being afflicted by it really should get under your skin. Just a little bit. That they're not willing to take accountability for the shit they created getting out of their fucking control and running rampant around the world. And if that's not the case, If that's not the case, what I just laid out right there, then they're behind it, which is even worse. You feel me? So I think I'm gonna let that video right there speak for itself, and I'm gonna call it into this stream right now. So to my one viewer, have a good night. Share this if you want. Mull over it. Go over that section where I told you that I'm reading this to myself, and you listen closely to that recording. And you hear it speaking what the fuck I'm reading to myself. So have a good night.